join the disaster, join the family. What is good, my beautiful gamers? This is AbsoluteRobear from TDS bringing you Let's Play Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sinner. Now pretty much guys, we're going to jump right into the video. You guys see that I'm opening up my menu and I have a new weapon, the Sunset Staff, along with a Hexer outfit. Pretty much I'm going to show you in about a minute. We're going to go into the next area of the game, the Huntsmen Copse. I believe I said that right. I have no idea. I actually used to call it Corpse. But I believe I said it wrong. Anyways, you're going to go down to the church, and the lady you talk to in the Hades Tower of Flame, you're going to talk to her, make sure exhaust her dialogue, she'll move here. You're going to talk to her, you're going to spend 2,000 souls, and she's going to open up a new path. You're going to go down that new path, and you're going to find a guy at the end of the tunnel. If you have 20 intelligence or 20 faith, actually both, 20 intelligence and 20 faith, sorry. He'll give you the Hexer set and the Sunset Staff. The Sunset Staff is amazing because it has a high base damage with Dark, which is great for casting hexes, which you can buy the beginning hex Dark Orb, which is the equivalence of Soul Arrow to sorcerers. Now, I try to play the game as a sorcerer, but I do use hexes a lot until you get a better staff called the Wisdom Staff, but that's not till way later in the game. Alright, now we're going to come across the first bonfire of Huntsmen Copse, whatever you call it. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I believe they call it Capes. Anyways, continue down the path. You guys are going to run into nothing hard right now. A bunch of freaking undead wielding a torch. Nothing fancy. Careful in the cave. There is a butterfly on the ceiling that will drop poison powder. Other than that, nothing really too hard going so far. Everything I can kill in one hit. If you guys do notice, I'm still using my flame longsword. Like I mentioned in earlier videos, you guys could use this pretty much to all the way through the new game. I believe I'm still using it on New Game Plus as I'm talking to this right now. Alright, so now we're going to go into this castle looking like thing. Don't mind the little glitch there. Careful on the way, there are going to be a couple jumps. Not many in this area though. Now you're about to see my amazing skill set. If you guys notice any like little flashes, I'm sorry, that's when I open up the pause menu. I actually just equipped the binoculars. If you put the binoculars in your offhand along with the staff in the other, you can actually aim your spells. It's a little easier to do that. So now we're going on into the dark. Careful, there's one guy there, he will poison you. Nothing, as said, there are nothing really hard here. If you guys kind of notice, I'm going in alone. I don't have med with me today. Pretty much, this area is really easy. It's not insanely hard there. You just got to kind of take it slow. A couple invaders, a lot of undead, which you can kill in 1 to 2 hits. This area is really not that much different than it was in the original Dark Souls 2, which was kind of sad. There's a couple invaders that are a little different. Other than that, nothing much. If you guys do notice in the corner, I am up to 419,000 souls, on my way to 1,000,000. Don't know why I'm saving so many souls, but I'm just being stupid like that. I really don't want to be too OP early on in the game. Pretty much now just making our way. Down you go, fucker. If you guys notice me too, going up to a lot of walls, hitting them and pushing A lot. I don't know if there's illusionary walls. I read all these messages on the ground. It says like, oh, illusionary wall here. You're going to see right here, there's a message right here that says be wary of the right. Some messages you can actually take into effect and be wary of. Whoa, wait, wasn't that message? This message right here. See, be wary of right, and it actually came in handy. A lot of the messages are just really stupid. They're praise the sun and stuff. So, you know, if you're a fellow sun bro, you are. I will be showing you in a later video how to get to the Sun Covenant. Right now, there is no possible way to get to it till we get later on in this area. Now we just make our way down the ladder. Blah da 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 da. Don't mind that. I am so sorry my phone's going off like crazy. I thought I had that muted a little bit better. People follow me on Twitter. I'd like to give a shout out to the Mum Zone for following me now on Twitter. Thank you very much, my friends, for following me and making my day. Actually, shit, I just got followed by a few people. I'd like to give a shout out to Nikki, Shivala, Livestream Soldiers, Austin Warner, Nukeout, and Brian Mum. Thank you for the follow, guys. Anyways, now we're going to continue going through. As said, the undead with torches, nothing here. They can hit hard. If you guys do notice, I don't have much vitality on my guy, but I am trying to make up with it by using a pretty good shield. I believe I have the Watch Dragon Parma on. You get that from killing the dragon guarding the dragon, the old Dragon Slayer. He should drop it. I had Mad kill him and he didn't drop the shield for him, so it is possible he may not drop the shield. No, we're just going to keep going forward. I'm very wary because in the trees, I said this was my first time going through the area. I didn't know if there was going to be people jumping down and trying to jump and attack me, so I kind of made it a little wary. Alright, go across the bridge. Now we're going to come across probably one of the only 3 enemies you really need to worry about in this area is a giant sickle-wielding freak. As you guys can see, Dark Orb does an insane amount of damage. Hexes scale with the lower of Intelligence or Faith, whichever one your lower is. Both give a dark damage bonus, which Hex based off. So if you want to be a Hex user, you got to keep your Faith and Intelligence kind of aligned. Don't focus more on one or the other. If you're going to use Miracles, you're going to go with Faith. If you want to be a Sorcerer, you're going to go with Intelligence. Hex has got to be kind of in the middle. You got to kind of meet midway. Pyromancy is completely different. I want to say Pyromancy goes based off Intelligence, I believe. I think Intelligence gives... Actually, no. I'm not sure. I believe Intelligence goes off with the fire damage bonus, and Faith goes off with lightning damage bonus. Dark is based off both. So, anyways, enough with my rambling. You guys are going to go in there and see that switch right there? You're going to pull that, and that's going to lower the iron bridge we just happened to see a moment ago. Now, I believe when you pull this, enemies are going to jump down at you? I believe. I'm not 100% sure. I did not see on top of the roof. So I said, guys, always walk around with your shield up. It's about the best I can tell you to do. If not, you know, okay, I was right there. There was one enemy right there. Okay, I thought there would be more, but, you know, when you play the game, you know jump scares. I said, guys, I'm actually over-recording the video. I'm not actually recording live. I wanted to try something a little different. So I went ahead and I recorded a lot more. And that way I could put out a lot more videos. I'm now just doing sound over. So it makes it a little easier because I know in-game, with my in-game voice, it wasn't as loud. And hopefully eventually I can get on like a Skype call and I can get Med to come participate in maybe the next video, hopefully. He's a little shy for some reason on the voice. I'm not quite 100% sure. Alright, anyways, we are going to make our way going down. Now, I believe down here is going to be a really amazing treasure. Right there, we have a Cyan Knight. He's a one-time spawner, so pretty much just kill him once, and you'll get through to him. See that amazing damage with Dark Orb. Now you guys know why I spam it. Plus, you get like 30 right off the bat. So you like stack 2 or 3 of them, you got like anywhere between 60 to 90. That's pretty much well worth it. I'm sorry. Trying to take a drink of water there and I'm damn near choking on it. Gorgeous view. Okay. Alright, I believe that was what, Poison Mist I think I saw? I might have like missaw that. Alright, Soul Spear right there, guys. Always make sure you guys get that because that is probably going to be, if you're a sorcerer, that is going to be one of your top spells you are going to use. You may only get 3. I think the most you can get, Sublime Bone Dust, that's good too, so I can make my Estus Flask a little stronger. Because right now, I'm only at +1. That'll make me have a +2. But Soul Spear is pretty good. The top 2 spells in this game, I believe, are Soul Spear and Crystal Soul Spear. It used to be, you know, Soul Geyser and or Spirit Cyclone, something like that. Fuck, that little bastard keeps running away from me. I don't think I've ever killed him in my game because he just runs too much, and I'm not going to chase him in an undead crypt and have someone come kill me. Pretty much, it's going to be your best friend if you're a sorcerer. If not, it's pretty much useless. There we pick up a Morning Star, not too shabby. Here you can summon Bashful Ray. He's just a Shade though, so Shades only last a few minutes. Alright, there I had to cut the transition. If you keep going down south from that tunnel, you're going to find a poison moth in the tree. Head down towards him, you're going to be invaded by, guess what, a Forlorn. Now, I don't know if you die to the Forlorn and you come back, he re-summons. I believe he does. I've never really tried because I don't die that much. I try not to in this game. I believe the total we're at right now is 12. Or something along that lines like that. I've actually lost count of the total, sadly. But anyways, we're going to keep killing him. He does go down pretty easy if you can get a couple hits off him. He does block a lot of the sorcery, so it's not too shabby. But anyways, we're going to make our way. You guys can explore a little bit. There's nothing really amazing. There's a couple more burrs to prevent poison. There's a couple more souls. There's a life gem right there. See, it wasn't worth it. The moth got me. Poison in this game can be alright. Hexer set has kind of a decent resistance to it. Your Hexer set's going to have really good fire resistance, which will come really handy later in the game. These guys right there, though, the one I kill with a giant, it looked almost like a scythe. They are going to be really painful later on in the game. We got another burr. Honestly, the burrs aren't too bad. They're not really amazing, but they kind of come in handy a little bit. Now, you guys see here, I'm going to actually be equipping a bow, because a bow is going to help you in the next part. I believe. Am I equipped in a bow? What the hell am I looking for? Okay, the short bow. I was like, man, I have a lot of bows. I guess I spent too much time in the bell tower farming that area out. I kept getting invaded and I just got tired of it. Anyways, you guys are going to make your way up the hill. Watch out, there is going to be one more enemy across the way. Yes, there he is. Okay. These guys, they will, I believe, poison you if they hit your shield. They can still kill you. I can kill them in 3 or 4 hits, but you guys got to remember, too, I do have, I believe my fire sword is up to +10. If you guys are having trouble getting a +10 weapon right off the bat, best thing to do is go farm the Bell Tower Covenant. You can get a lot of large Titanite chunks there. That's where I got all mine. If you use the first Pharaoh Lockstone, you're going to get that. Now you guys just saw me pick the Spotted Whip. Whips in the game are alright, but in all honesty, you have to have an insanely high amount of dexterity to the point it's not worth it. That one right there, it's not bad. I only need 20. You can get like the Spotted Whip and stuff later, and I believe it requires 40 dexterity. And they're only really good with enemies that don't wear armor, so pretty much the undead. Other than that, it's not that good. Alright, anyways, we're going to continue. Now, this area is really hard for a lot of people, because a lot of people just want to run right through. Now, in the original Dark Souls, you had enemies that jump down from the pillars, so I recommend just slowly going through, kill one enemy at a time. You're going to get a variation of whip users and axe users. There's like 5 or 6 total, if I remember. They're on each pillar. So you are going to want to be really careful. There's one over there in that castle wall right there that will jump down at you. There's one across from him, and there's 3 before him. Now, if you guys get gangbanged on that one, you probably are going to die, because unless you have a really good shield with really good poise and resistance that doesn't break your stamina very much, it's going to break you. Now, pretty much we're going to get through. You guys are just going to keep me seeing there, so I'm going to shut up until the next part of the video. Hi, yo, boys and girls, again, I'm back again with my voice. Anyways, as I said, if you guys go slow through that area, it's not bad. It's actually a pretty good farming area if you can do it. Now, when you guys get to this bridge, please be wary, because at the end of the bridge, you are going to have a red phantom there with a giant tower shield that will block all your stuff. Now, if you guys want to be good, you guys can attack him and run down to the other end of the bridge and have him come back. That's what I did, because as a sorcerer class, I can't get in close quarter combat. But also with the bridge, guys, please do not run straight through that little gap next to me. I played with Med on his world. He ran straight through, died instantly, and I mean, it was probably the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. Now, guys, I'm going to have to bring a video to the end, because after that area is going to be the next boss, the Chariot boss. I do have bad news, though. I did record that, and it came out very laggy, and the Bone King, or the Skeleton King. So I did not get that. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a comment, like, subscription, anything you guys want to do. Join the Disasters family. If not, you know, if it's not your style, let me know how you guys like the new voiceover. If you guys don't like it, I'll go back to the old way. If you guys do, I'll keep doing it this way. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for the love and support. I'll see you guys next time on Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Enjoy.